Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today I have some things I would like to kind of go over with you guys with today. So, before we get started, I have two special shout outs to two separate people on here. Uh, first, first shout out is to John. I definitely do appreciate the subs. Thank you so very much for that. And also, I have a secondary shout out for Nathan. Thank you also for the sub as well. I do immensely appreciate that. Thank you for all the love and support that you guys have shown. I definitely do thank you guys for the hearts and love and support that you basically have shown here on the channel. Anyway, thank you guys. I definitely do appreciate this. So for today, guys, I also have something that I would definitely like to show you in case most of you guys haven't got a chance to see any of my previous videos. So, hey, Cynthia. Um, as a matter of fact, this is one of the things that I'm going to be doing here as of today, guys. Hang on a second. I got my cords a little offset here. So, all right. Now that I got that situated, actually, I got to move my camera because I got to put my password in. All right. Now that I've already got that established, we are active. So today I'm going to show you guys how to check your graphics card in your PC if you have a computer. This either works for Windows, it works for Windows 10 and Windows 11, no matter what you have updated so far. So let's go ahead and dive on into it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down here to your Windows icon on your screen. And you're going to, so basically what you want to do is right click on your mouse. And then you're going to come up to where it says Device Manager, which is this guy right here. You're going to left click and here's the window that's going to pop up. You might want to make that a little bit bigger. Now that this window here is open, what you're going to look for next is display adapters. So as you can see, the arrows off to the left here, you want to left click. You're going to want to left click that, go down to your graphics card, and you're going to come over here to this little window right here to where it says update driver. You want to left click that. And the first option here, you're going to have two options, top and bottom. So the bottom one, you're basically going to be doing that manually. So if you want to do that automatically, you're going to come up here to the very top, search automatically for update, excuse me, search automatically for drivers. So you're going to left click here. And then once you come to this page, you're going to come down here to where it says search for updated drivers on Windows Update. I'm going to set my camera down, guys. I'm a little shaky today for some odd reason. So you're going to left click here, and this is going to take you over to your Windows updates. And due to the fact that this is still running Windows 10, I haven't got a chance to update this to Windows 11. I still have not had a chance to do that. So what you're going to do is when you come up here and you see something for update all, you want to left click on that, and because your update icon is going to be right over here in this general region. But since I do not have Windows 11 going right now, That's basically how you're going to update your drivers and everything else. And now and I'm also going to show you guys exactly how to scan your hard drive in your PC as well. So the very first thing that you're definitely going to want to do is you're going to want to come up here to your recycling bin. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not, but let me readjust my camera. There we go. So you're going to want to left click here twice. And now that you got this page already open, you're going to want to come down here to where it says this PC. You're going to want to left click here. And now you're going to want to come up here to your solid state drive. If you have a C drive on your desktop or laptop, that is basically your main hard drive. So you're going to want to right click here. You're going to left click to highlight, right click to open up your options menu. You're going to want to come down here to the very bottom to where it says properties. You're going to left click here. Okay, now that we've established this, we have a whole new little window right here popped up. So you're going to want to take your cursor over here to where it says tools. Left click here. And you're going to want to check your hard drive. So what this is going to do, guys, this is going to check your hard drive for any type of technical errors or error report messages that you get on your screen. So you're going to want to let this run its course here. Check error when checking Windows C. Okay, so this is basically scanning every file throughout the computer for any type of technical errors that you may encounter. So with that being said, guys, you're definitely going to want to oh, hang on a second. I just did something I just clicked something by error and I have no chance. What the hell? Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to try to refresh my page here. So I don't know what just happened here, guys. So basically what you're going to want to do is, like I said, let this complete. There was no new errors found. So once you see this here, you're going to come up here and close all this out. But first, before you close this out, you want to come down here to the very bottom and you're going to want to optimize your computer. Okay, so you're going to look. So basically what you want to do, damn, let me set this down for a second, guys. See where my chats are. Dismiss that. Aha, here we go. I got my chats back up, guys. I did something. I somehow took my chat down. I wasn't really expecting to do this. I'm going to go ahead and put you back in as a mod. So, okay, guys. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down here to this bottom piece here, the second option. Okay, 7 days since last return. Okay, so this, so the one above it is your current status. So this is basically everything that's going on as of right now. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down here to optimize, and you're going to see a percentage on here, which is very simple. Like I said, this goes for Windows 10 and also Windows 11. So what it's doing right now is 0%. So this is going to pretty much fly through here, guys. This ain't going to take long at all. And for those of you who are new to the channel and have not yet got a chance to get subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. Be sure to turn on your bell notifications, so therefore you won't miss any news here on the channel. With that being said, I definitely want to thank you guys again for this so very much. Okay, so now that this is complete, you're going to want to come down here and close this page out. This is defragging. So, and basically what that does when you defrag your system, and yes, I have went to school for this, guys, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I do have the credentials to prove that too, by the way. So also, now if you're looking to factory reset your computer, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that as well. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to press and hold your left shift key down. You're going to take your arrow icon over here to your Windows icon on your screen, click where it says power, and click restart. So yes, you guys will probably get the blue screen of death. Make sure that you continue to press and hold your left shift key down through the whole entire time that you're doing this. So therefore you'll actually get the proper display. You guys will have options up here that'll pop up. You'll have exactly probably 4 or 5 different options. And when we get to this point, guys, I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So always make sure before you start this procedure, make sure that you have your computer backed up, all your files in your computer. Okay, well, I did say 4 or 5. Okay, here we go. So if you pop up with, if this page happens to pop up onto your computer, no worries. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here to where it says troubleshoot. Left click here, go down to, or no, you don't want to do that. I'm sorry. Go over here to where it says reset this PC. Now, you do have options on here, guys. If you want to keep your personal files on your display or on in your computer, this is the one you're going to want to press, keep my files. Or if your system is basically, if your system has a major bug or glitch or a virus or whatever you want to call it, or if you're looking to sell your computer to whomever and you want to get rid of all your documents and stuff like that on your computer, make sure that you have everything switched over to a thumbstick or thumb drive. So this is going to be the one you're going to want to press down here. So you're going to want to basically move your mouse icon over here to erase everything. But this one here, if you want to keep your personal files, this is going to set all your personal files off to the side. Your computer will basically say, okay, these are the files. We're not going to touch these. We're going to go back and reset all the systematic files. So what that does, it basically restores all your files to its natural default. And if you do this by error, you can always click back and click on to continue. What this will do is take you back to your Windows home page. If I went just a little too fast, let me know in the chats, and I will basically do a recap on this for you guys. So therefore, you'll know exactly what to do in case you ever experience something traumatic with your computer. So if in fact you guys do, if you do in fact like this video and it does help you out quite a bit, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up, hit that heart button. And for those of you who are not yet subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. And be sure to turn on all your bell notifications. So therefore, like I said, you won't miss any news here on the channel. And if this happens to pop up again, guys, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go back here to continue. So this will basically exit stream. Okay, Windows recovery system. Okay, so this is going to bump me back to my home screen. Obviously, I got something wrong with my computer. That's why it's not wanting to do what I'm expecting it to do. And plus, my computer may possibly be a little outdated. Windows 10 is a little overrated anyway. So once you click on this, this is what you're going to see. Well, depending on the computer you have, you may not see this direct icon here, but this is something you will definitely be seeing down here. Your screen, in fact, will be loading. So once it does what it needs to do, this is going to take you right back to your home page. So this computer is a little slow, guys. I do want to apologize in advance. I just got some technical issues to resolve with my PC. And once you do that, if you have your computer encrypted, what this will do is this is going to take you directly back, once again, to your home screen. Now, if you want to check to see if your computer is eligible for, or to see if your computer meets the criteria for Windows 11 updates, you can also download this app called PC Health Check. And what this will do, this will actually scan your computer. It'll scan every one of your files, and it will let you know if your computer is Windows 11 compatible, because maybe not all systems are exactly compatible for this specific update. And if you guys do download Windows 11, if you do happen to go past a 30-day period on your Windows 11 update, all of your Windows 10 files will in fact be obsolete, because your computer will automatically have the updates already set for Windows. It'll have Windows 11 set up for your computer, but Windows 11 will delete all your Windows 10 files. So that you don't have anything to worry about. But if you don't have everything, if you do in fact decide to go back to Windows 10, like I said, you do have 30 days to go back to revert back to Windows 10. Just make sure that you do that within the exact time frame. But if you have Windows 10 pre-installed on a thumb drive, you guys will actually be able to revert Windows 11 back to Windows 10. So all your Windows 11 files will be gone, because what you're doing is you're basically reinstalling your factory operating system. So that's going to go all the way back to the time you actually bought the computer. So it's always important to make sure that you have all your files backed up before you start everything. Now, virus scanning, that's a very simple one to do as well. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to scan your PC for viruses. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down here to this search bar, left click. Actually, no. But since I don't have anything set up in there. Okay, so this is what you're going to see right here. This is Microsoft Windows Defender. This is through Windows. This is standard, guys. So you're going to So if you see this here and you want to scan your computer for viruses, go ahead and left click on that. This will take you over to virus and threat protections. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come up here, click this, and as you can already see that the loading bar has already started. The estimated time is basically a configuration of how long this is going to take. This may or may not be accurate because this is kind of pro-estimated. So you want to let this completely run, and when this completes, you're going to have a notification down here at the bottom right-hand side of your screen. So I'm going to go ahead and get these two notifications out of here. That one can go. And that one can go. Those are old notifications, guys. And if by chance you do in fact miss, oh hey Christina, I didn't see you pop in. I'm sorry. How you doing, hon? So basically, what you're going to want to do is, like I said, let this run. And if you do miss your notification that pops up onto your screen, no worries. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to retrieve that after everything is done. Fantastic. So I guess now the only thing we do is pretty much sit here and wait for this to complete. And then once this is done. Oh, and by the way, guys, I do have my coffee. Military grade. And huge shout out to the individual who made the coffee this morning, which I know that individual can obviously hear me rather well. So when this completes, let's see, 49 seconds. Okay, so all right. So also another thing that you definitely want to keep an eye out on too is this right here. These are all the files in your computer. So once your computer scans all these files, even your systematic files, it's going to let you know if there is any type of threat or virus that your computer may have possibly picked up as well. So just kind of keep that in mind, guys and gals. So usually when you do buy a computer, it does come with malware. You guys definitely do want to get rid of any and all types of malware, spyware, and also Trojan horses. If you come across those, that means your computer's at serious risk. So always make sure that you have a good firewall to back that. You can use McAfee, which I definitely recommend, or you can also use Norton's. Here's the notification, guys. So I'm going to show you exactly what to do if this disappears like it just did. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your cursor all the way down here to this little guy right here. Left click here. And there's how you retrieve your information. Windows Defender scan results. Microsoft Defender antivirus scanned your device at 8:20 p.m. 8:20.39 p.m. on February 13th, 2025. No new threats were found. So if you see no new threats were found, you're in good hands. And so since my computer is in fact a touchscreen, I'm going to go ahead and kick that notification out and go back to my home page. Just like that. Oh, excuse me. So, if you guys do have questions about anything PC related, you guys can feel free to let me know in the chats. If there's something that you do have a question about, please don't be hesitant. Feel free to ask your question. If I have an answer to your question, I will be more than happy to answer you guys' question as quickly as I can. And also, just to let you guys know, I'm not the type of person to give false or any type of misleading information, because I do not believe in that. Because there is, in fact, a lot of false and misleading information on any type of social media. And also, one more thing to keep in mind, there's a lot of clickbait videos out there, so be really careful about some of the videos that you do happen to go see, because a lot of this could actually put viruses and stuff like that into your computer. Malware, spyware, and also Trojan horses are known for one specific thing. That's for phishing and basically gathering data and stuff like that. So they could actually, so if you do come across something like that, make sure to get rid of all that. Because what that's going to do is that's going to leak information onto the internet, and people are going to put that on the deep web and sell that for profit. So basically that's that's a hacker's dream come true. So while your computer is actually suffering, they're actually getting profits off of you suffering. So just be mindful about that, guys. If you do happen to come across something like that, make sure that you do your virus scans and stuff like that frequently, because if not, chances are you could be at risk, or your computer could be at risk, and personal and sensitive information could possibly be leaked onto the deep web. So not Trojan horses, but malware and spyware, what those will do is they will bog down your computer's performance, and often causing your computer to either freeze or crash or both. So if you have your computer on and it goes to the blue screen of death, make sure you factory reset your computer and erase everything out of there. But if you have your cloud set up, make sure that you restore all your personal files and stuff like that directly from your cloud, and therefore that'll save you guys time and trouble. And also in the long run, that's going to save you guys a lot of money. So keep that in mind. I don't make these videos just to be making them for a clout or anything like that. I'm just doing this to help you guys out. So if you guys actually do have a computer, I'm actually helping you guys. It's not about me, it's about you guys, the viewers. And I definitely do appreciate that very much. Thank you. So that's why I do these videos, text tips and tricks as well for computers and stuff like that. Consoles, however, I don't really do much for consoles, but basically mostly desktop PCs, laptops, stuff like that. Windows operating system. I've also done some videos for iOS, and I've also done some things for Android. Even though I don't have an Android, I can also still do videos for those type of devices too. So if you ever do come across any type of technical issues with your Android device, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to take care of that. So the first thing you're going to want to do is if your phone is powered off, you're going to press and hold your left, or no, you're going to press and hold your power button, volume up, volume down, press and hold both of those at the same time. And then you're going to come up with something. There's going to be something that'll pop up on your screen known as a bootloader. Your bootloader, what that does, that resets your whole entire phone. So once you bring up your bootloader, then you're going to go down to reboot this system. Once you reboot that, your phone will power off, and then it will power back up, and your phone will be able to reboot and restore your information. So if you have a cloud, if you have Android cloud or something like that, or iOS cloud, make sure that you have your phone completely backed up before you perform that procedure. Because if not, you're probably going to lose all your photos and stuff like that, music, etc., etc. So just be sure that you know exactly what you're doing before you take those notes into perspective and go about doing that without. So therefore, that keeps you guys aware of what's going on. And for those of you who are out there using iOS 13, or not iOS 13, good God, that's way outdated. If you guys are using iOS devices, 18.3.1 has in fact got some issues with their updates. So this started occurring when iOS 18 was released, because they were basically leaking information to certain corporations that were basically using your device to collect data without your consent. So if by chance you do have iOS devices, iPhone operating systems, I would not go past iOS 17 until everything was in fact secure. Because what that does is that basically, if you're using iOS 17, let me look at the version I've got right quick, guys, and I'll show you how to check that as well, for those of you who have iPhones. So once you see a screen like this, guys, you're going to want to go over here to your settings. Click that. You're going to come down here to General. Click here. Software, or you're going to come up here to where it says About. Click that. And this is basically the version that's running right now is 17.6.1. I'm actually covering that because there's certain information on here that I don't need people to see. So right now I'm running 17.6.1 on my iOS. So I did not update my phone to iOS 18. So there is a lot of scams going around. So be aware of those. And usually if you get a lot of spam messages like UPS or something like that, that's letting you know that some of your data has in fact been leaked. I, however, got a few of those messages myself, but there's an option to report that as junk. So just go ahead and report that, get that out of there. So once your phone actually sees the fact that you have actually reported that, it's basically going to bump that out. I definitely do appreciate all the hearts, love, and support that you guys have actually shown here. Thank you so very much for that. Also, I'm not sure if it works the same way for Android, but if it does, I would definitely report that as junk or spam. Get that garbage out of there, and be careful of checking your emails, because you might get some you might get an email that has like a URL attached to it. And if you click on to the URL, that could take you to a page that could leak all your personal sensitive information, such as debit card numbers, credit card numbers, et cetera, et cetera. And next thing you know, you go to check your banking account, it's completely wiped. Because, excuse me, because scammers are basically the ones that are wiping out people's accounts. So always try to avoid getting into emails that actually have URLs and stuff like that. That's basically different websites. Avoid those at all costs. If possible, try to block them or just go ahead and flag them. Just try to get rid of as much of that as you possibly can. Unless, of course, it's from an actual company. Because a lot of your main companies that actually do stuff like that will not contact you by email. They will not send you text messages or anything to that sort of nature. So it's always best to protect yourself and always protect your personal sensitive information that you don't want out there onto the internet. Banking account information, stuff like that. Especially when you're dealing with big corporations like Apple, T-Mobile, places like that. You don't want to give them your banking account information because, say, what if they decide to overcharge you for something? And they try to say, oh, well, we can't refund you. There's a way around that too. If you signed a contract and you're only paying like $30 a month, and say, for instance, you got like $200 from your account missing because it was due to a bill that they have not taken account for, then that would be theft. That I don't know. But I will gladly take a look into that and see if there is, because I don't right now. I just don't have an answer for that question. That's a really good one at that. But just depends on the app that you're using. Depends on if they have different things associated with that. You could possibly download it without. Let's see. I heard that there's a way to get TikTok on your phone without. There might be. But we all know that every single mobile device is basically probably either made in China or Taiwan or Korea. But yeah. It's using HTTP. Okay. If you use the HTTP, always put an S at the end of that. Hang on, let me show you what I'm talking about here. I'll put that in the chats for you so you'll be able to see that. I'm not sure if this is the right one that I'm going to select, but oops, wait a minute. That's what you're going to want to use right there, because the S, that basically keeps everything sensitive. Instead of using the HTTP, add the letter S to the end of that, : // and then you just enter the website www.blahblahblah.com. So that's what you're going to want to do. That's probably the one. Oh, you're welcome. So that's probably the one that you're going to want to use to be more secure. Because if you just use HTTP : // it may not be too secure, but always put the letter S at the end of that, then colon, then www.blahblahblah.com. Therefore, that would actually give you a more secure URL. But yeah, you're absolutely welcome. Now there's something about firewalls. This is basically mostly for PC, but if you have McAfee right here, if you click on that, what that'll do is that will actually add you another layer of security to your computer device. I'm not sure. You can actually have that for a PC, but you can also convert that over for other devices as well. So you can attach that app right there to a different device. And you won't actually have to download it because it should be installed automatically because it's connected directly to your PC. So that not only puts a secondary firewall on your computer, but that also puts a firewall on your phone as well. So if you guys have anything further that you would like to add, please feel free to jump in and let me know. Oh, and also for everybody else out here who may be sitting idle, my live chats are open for anyone who would like to jump in. If you guys want to jump in and say hi or something, you guys are more than welcome to do so. Just do me one favor. Please, let's keep this professional because I do have moderators, and negativity on my channel will not be tolerated. So just kind of give you a little bit of a heads up. I definitely do want to thank you guys for your understanding and everything else associated with that. But we're just here to have fun, kick back, and have a good time. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. And for those of you who are sitting back and idle, I also do like different polls, different events, stuff like that. Take polls and certain information. Do Q&As. I also do PSAs as well. So usually when I do my PSAs, I do those on the weekends. I don't necessarily do those during the weekdays. So that's for some of you guys who don't know what I do on my channel. If there's anything that you would like to check out, you guys can also go back and check out all my previous videos. And if you guys do miss the live stream, no worries. You guys can always catch that at the end of each live stream because I upload videos 3 times a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So but usually, one thing I can definitely say is if somebody says something or if somebody says, well, I heard this, well, I heard that, just kind of discredit most of that unless you hear it for yourself. And if somebody does say something like that, more than likely, chances are that's just clickbait information. They're just probably doing that to gain clout. Unless you actually see it with your own two eyes, then yeah, I would just probably mark that off as clickbait information. Because, you know, people can say just about anything and everything online. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. And basically, when I come at you, basically when I tell you guys that I do have credentials to back up what I was telling you about my schooling, that I went to school for computers. I'm looking for my photo right at this moment, but I will definitely show you guys that I do, in fact, have proof to back my claim. So nobody can sit there and say, "Well, yeah, he said this. Oh, we're not giving him credit for that." But I'll show you guys that I did, in fact, go to school for this. So just bear with me for a moment, guys, so I get pull up my information. I'm looking for it right now on my phone. So just to let you guys know, there's my credentials for my schooling. Let me move this over here so I can try to get this camera to focus. There we go. I hope you guys can see that. Yeah, that's me. So if you guys do have any questions, comments, or concerns, or anything computer related, I can help you guys out as much as I can. I don't, at the end of the day, guys, I don't have the answers to everything, and nor am I going to pretend like I do, because in all reality, if there's something I don't know, I'm going to let you know, hey, I don't know, but I'm willing to take the time to finding the best answer for you. I'm just not going to come back with something I think you want to hear. I'm basically going to come back at you with a direct answer to that question. So there's something that I know that you guys don't know. Let me know in the chats, because I do have my chats open over here. I have those on the left side of my screen. Usually there's a slot on the right side of my screen. They usually pop up right there. So if I lose my chats, I can retrieve those and bring out my pop-up chats either on this live, either on this live stream or my OBS studios. Now, if I open up my OBS studios, I can in fact open up my live chats in my OBS studios, and also I can actually have not only myself live on my OBS studios, but if anybody else would like to participate in a live podcast, I can do a podcast on my OBS studios. So therefore, I'm not only able to see you, but if you have a webcam on your computer, I'll be able to see you, and it's kind of like FaceTime for PC. So we'll basically be able to chat both side by side, but our pictures or our camera footage will be side by side in comparisons on both parties ends. So there you go. Oh, and there's something else that I'm definitely going to show you guys too, is if you guys do have a laptop, the number one mistake that you don't want to make by powering down your PC is pressing and holding the power button until your computer shuts off, because it does not allow your apps to shut down. So today, guys, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that the correct way. Because if you shut it down by the power button, you're only going to create more problems for yourself in the future. So the correct way to do that is to bring your mouse over here to your Windows icon, or if you have a Windows icon on your PC, you can press that. You can also use your arrow keys. Well, but number one thing you want to do is click here on your Windows icon, come up here to your power display. Then you come up here to where it says shut down. That allows all your apps to shut down accordingly. So anything running will be disabled, but it still be functional on your computer. So that would be the correct way to shut down your PC. Never press and hold your power button, because for one, that's going to create major problems. Because if you turn on your PC one day and it says preparing to repair, that's because you damaged some of the applications. So what that's doing is that's basically putting an automatic repair system on your computer it's basically repairing all your files that's been damaged during the time of pressing and holding the power button. So you don't want to press and hold your power button. Go to your Windows icon, click on that. You'll see a power display. Click on your power display. And then you'll see sleep, shut down, standby, and restart. Just go up to where it says shut down. Left click on your mouse, shut that down. That is the correct way how to shut down a computer. Please like the video and hit the bells. Thank you so much for that. I definitely do appreciate that. I'm gonna go ahead and pin your comment to the very top, guys. Or pin your comment to the very top. Thank you, Christina, for that, by the way. Huge shout out to my moderator, Christina. Huge shout out to you here on the channel. I definitely do appreciate that so very much. And so far with the donations updates, I've not yet got a chance to get that set up yet, guys. So do bear with me for a little bit on that. Just try to be patient as much as possible, because I got a lot of other things that need to get done on the other end while I'm not on camera. So just to kind of give you a heads up on that. So once I do get all that information set up for donations and stuff, I will post a link in the description below on that behalf. So if you guys would like to donate, you guys would be more than welcome to. I will have a link in the description below letting you know exactly where you can donate to. Because also there is another YouTuber I'm actually going to be assisting as well. He does this event he does this, I think it's like once every year, but it's the Toronto House. It is for, it's basically a battered women's homeless shelter, pretty much, for battered women, et cetera, et cetera. So what he does with that is he basically puts donations in there and helps to contribute to better outcomes for more programs and stuff that's associated with the Toronto House. So I will definitely be trying to get something set up. I will be in touch with him as well. I will be letting him know, hey, look, I'm also going to try to help you with donations and stuff like that as well. So if you guys do in fact decide to donate, that will actually be going to a charitable cause. I don't know why my camera just froze up for a minute. So I will be doing that to help him as well, along with his journey. And I'm gonna try to get receipts for everything, so therefore I could actually show you guys the receipts on the live stream. So therefore you'll know exactly what that's going towards and what that's going to be helping out with. So if you guys would like to make any type of donations directly to me, just let me know. Just let me know what's going on. Let me know exactly where you're going to be sending your donation to. So therefore, I will actually be able to keep in touch with you guys. So therefore, we could have much better communication, because instead of saying, "Oh, that donation was for you," by the way. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's always best to have good communications, especially during live streams. So therefore, I would be able to help you guys out as well. And as an additional token on that behalf, I'm also going to be incorporating something on my channel as well, to where if whoever makes donations all the way up to the time that I monetize my channel, then chances are I'm going to be able to let you guys have an option to time out whoever that you guys would like to time out on the live stream. Just note for the records, guys, this is all just for fun. So, but as for viewers, can't I'm not going to time out viewers. This would just be like for mods and stuff like that. So therefore, we could kind of have fun with that. And basically, this is just all going to be for entertainment. Nothing more, nothing less. Just pure entertainment. So if one of my mods decide to say, okay, I'm going to send this guy however much they decide to donate to. And just to let you guys know, I will not be asking you guys for donations. So that is directly out of the question. We'll let you guys use your own judgment on. It'll let you guys decide for yourselves of how much that you would like to donate. But if you guys do in fact make donations, I will be starting the timeout procedures in between here and there. So I'm going to be in the midst of getting all this up and going, hopefully soon, because right now it's just I got so much that I got to attend to, and hopefully I can get all that up and going. But I'm gonna take some time to observe things very closely. So I don't know. That's just a thought. I'm just kind of kicking that thought around like a soccer ball, pretty much. But only time will tell. Anyway, also, if you guys are going through a hard time in life, this is kind of a this is kind of more like a bring me up type thing. So if you guys are thinking that if you feel that you're going through some type of hard time or some type of hardship, um, just let me know in the chats, and I'll try to get in direct contact with you and try to help you the best I can with resolving that issue. Oh, excuse me. Because, like I said, one of my moderators has just recently lost her mom. So I'm not going to mention names just yet. I'm going to talk to her and see if she would want me to put that out here. But like I said, I'm not going to mention names at this time as a courtesy to not only her, but also to her family as well for privacy purposes. So, or if she wants to let you guys know what just happened recently, then I'll let her explain that to you. So, yeah, it wasn't good. Nothing good came out of that. So that's why I'm not mentioning names right now until I talk to her and get her approval for that. But right now, that's just not a good time. So hopefully you guys can understand where I'm coming from, because I'm not going to put names out there without getting that person's prior approval. So just as a courtesy to them, yeah, and not only to her but to her family as well. So let's just keep that person in mind, keep that person in your thoughts, and if you guys do pray, keep this person in your mind and heart and your prayers too. And once I contact her, I will be asking her specifically if she'd want me to put that on my next live stream. But I can't really guarantee anything right now just yet. But I'm not going to do anything without her approval. So that's pretty much all I'm going to say about that right now. So I'm going to stop myself right there. So yeah. So just to let you know that one of my mods is in fact taking some time to recuperate. I'm going to be working with her as well to try to help her kind of to cope with that. And I'm not going to say much about what I talk about with her about specifically, but it's nothing serious because, she's family to me as well. So, but like I said, I'm basically going to let her know. I'm going to see if I can get her approval to do this. I'm not going to do this without any type of consent, because if she says no, I'd rather keep this more private. Then, yeah, then I'll let you guys know either way, either if I've got the approval to do so, or if I have not got the prior approval. because because the thing is, if I'm not approved to do so, I'm going to let you guys know, hey, due to the fact that I was not authorized to do this because of privacy issues, then you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. So, yeah. So again, I'm not going to call her tonight. I will probably try to call her sometime tomorrow and see exactly where that's. See exactly if I have the approval to do so. If not, then hey, I won't bring it up anymore. But and I'm sure that you guys would probably want me to do the same as well. And I try to keep everybody on here happy because, like I said, when I first started doing YouTube videos, at first I kind of did this as kind of more like a joke to myself. But I didn't realize that I was gaining as much traction as I did. And if it weren't for you guys, none of this would be possible. So I definitely want to thank each and every single one of you for helping me get to where I'm at today. I definitely do appreciate that. I appreciate all the love and support and everything else that you guys have shown here on the channel. Huge shout out to everybody who's been here from day one all the way till now. Thank you guys so very much for that. Um, I'm going to be looking into something here in the near future, guys, about setting up a web page. This will be my own personal web page, to where I'll have pretty much everything set up for my own specific type of merch until I can get monetized. And once I get this channel monetized, then I'll be moving that page directly onto my YouTube as well. But right now, I'm just going to have to figure out how to get all this set up and how to go about doing this, that, and the other. So I will basically be having my own private merch store. And I think what I'll be doing with that as well is I will definitely be setting up donations. So if I got like subscribers who are veterans, they will actually get their discounts as well. Seniors, I will also be doing senior discounts. And for people that's got like they're on a limited income, I'll be doing a special discount for them as well. And I will. I can't guarantee anything, but I'll see if I can try to get some type of payments and stuff set up to where if a person purchases something and they don't have the proper amount of money for it, what I'll try to do is I'll try to knock down the price to where it's a little bit more affordable for them. So yeah. And if they're a little short, no worries. I'll put whatever product it is on hold. So some places they'll do like a 30-day hold. I'm going to try to do a 90-day hold. That's 3 months. And if by chance that person is making, if that person is making, the person's making payments on it and they still can't afford it, and they decide to say, well, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and cancel this, no worries. I will give a full money back guarantee. And that item I guess I'll put that into a restock, and I'm not going to charge them a restocking fee or anything like that. Or if there is a restocking fee, it'll be as low as $2 to $3. I don't think that'd be such a big deal. But if they decide to come back and they want to reorder that, then I will deflect that, the restocking fee. I will deduct that and put that in there, and I'll knock the $2 to $3 off. So the restocking fee, that'll be basically null and void for their next purchase. Veterans. If there is a veteran that is purchasing something from my store, then I'm probably going to give them a half off, 50% discount. But I don't know just yet, guys. This will be something totally new to me, so I don't know how I'm going to go about doing this. But I'm going to have to sit back and do some thinking, do some serious planning of how to go about doing such. And if a person is like $1 or $2 off, no worries. You guys still get your product. No worries. So I think I'm going to start with something small before upscaling my inventory. But I'm going to make sure that I have plenty in stock before I decide to open my merch store for purchase. So I am, in fact, I don't know when this is going to be, but when I do actually happen to come across this, like I said, I will leave a link in the description below, letting you know exactly what website my merch store is on, and I'll even post that in the chats as well. So if you guys are in the live stream, I will definitely post that there as well. So it'll be in 2 places. I may try to create a thumbnail for that merch store as well. So I'm gonna try to get that out as much as I possibly can. Just pretty much anywhere and everywhere. So I don't know just yet. I guess we'll just have to kind of wait and see what goes on here in the near future. But right now, I've not officially put that on the table just yet. But as soon as I get everything situated and get that web page designed, all information on there will in fact be 110% secured. So for items that are sold, that will basically come up onto my computer as well. So I'm going to have that try to pop up. So if somebody makes a purchase, I'll get a notification of that purchase of whatever item it is and try to go from there. So that's pretty much all I have right now at this time. I'm sorry I couldn't provide more details, more specific information. That will basically be for a later date. And so once I get everything figured out, I will try to get everything established accordingly. But I'm also going to have that link to my PayPal I'm also going to try to get that link to my PayPal as well. So if anybody does have something that they purchase, if it were to get damaged during the time of shipment, they could always send it back. Their item will be replaced. I will not be using FedEx, guys. I will be using UPS to send out those packages. FedEx does not have a really good reputation at all. And in case you guys would like to know more about that, FedEx has been known to throw their packages out the window as they're driving. Cash out. That is correct. But right now I don't have that set up just yet, but I am in fact going to be getting all that information possibly linked into the description. And I'll be going from there. And hopefully by the time everything is up and running, whenever this will be, this is not going to be anytime soon, guys. This is going to be down the road from now. But like I said, when that does pop up, I am going to leave a link in the description below, letting you guys know exactly when my merch store is in fact going to be open. So I'm going to have to create a web page for that and go from there. So this is going to be a little bit of a task for me. So just kind of keep in mind that once I get everything sorted out and so forth, hopefully I can get everything up and going. And that will be awesome. But if in fact a package does get sent out, if items are replaced multiple times, I will in fact offer a full refund, pretty much on a no questions asked basis. Just let me know exactly what, just show me exactly what it was that you guys have ordered and what the cost was, and I will take care of the rest. So it will be a full money back guarantee. So, but right now, I'm not going to worry too much about that at this time, but that's something I'm going to be considering doing probably here in the near future. Um, I'm going to be doing some research of how to get a merch store page set up and have it connected to my YouTube channel. But right now is probably not such a good time. But I will keep you guys posted and I'll let you know what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and try to get everything set up, get everything completed. And this is pretty much going to be a very big, huge task for me, but I think I can manage to knock that task out real quick. Just good hard left hook, bam. Because that type of situation there is, it's probably not going to be too simple. I'll just kind of leave it that way. But again, like I said, if I happen to come across something like that and I get the web page designed, I am in fact going to be using my YouTube logo for anything, or for any and all types of merch that I have stocked up that will actually have my YouTube logo on it. I'm actually thinking about using like coffee mugs to t-shirts, stuff like that. Just kind of starting out until I can get some more things established and be able to contribute to my store page. Like I said, I don't know how soon this is going to be, so I'm not going to put any details out about that. until after the fact it's complete, until after the fact that it is fully functional. I'm also going to have that web page well secured as well. And hopefully everything does go accordingly. So that's something that I'm going to be looking forward to doing, and hopefully everything works out for the best. If not, then chances are if I have to close out that page, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, guys. I mean, this is just something right now that I'm just kind of kicking around. So until I have further details on that, until I have further information, I won't be posting anything like that in the description anytime soon. So just to kind of let y'all know. And if I do get something like that set up, I will probably not be accepting money orders, but it'll probably either be by card or so forth. I won't be accepting cash on there, but it'll be mostly by card. But other than that, all that information, I will try to do my best to secure that very well to where even I won't even be able to see the credit, to see the card numbers, but the item purchased, how much, and I'd be able to slash a price for discounts. So this right here, this type of business right here that I would be doing would be very 100% legitimate, 100% honest. Because honesty is the best policy. That's how I grew up. And if a person can't be honest with themselves, they're not going to be honest with anyone else. So that will be set for a later date. I have yet got to get everything completely figured out before making that move. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything that you've seen here in this live stream so far, feel free to let me know in the chats, or if you guys would like to try to keep that a little bit more on the private side for privacy issues. You guys can also post a comment in the comment section as well. I'm definitely going to be taking a look at the comments as they roll through the comments, and I'll be doing that at the end of this live stream like I always do. There may be some times that I may not get a chance to check my comments, so if you guys have posted a comment and I've not yet replied back to you, I would like to convey my apology. And if there's a comment that I missed, you guys can also let me know in the chats. And hey, look, I've had this comment posted for a while. I don't know if you've seen this or not. Check your comment section on this video. And also, just to kind of give you kind of a brief on that, let me know exactly the video description, or not the video description, video title of the live stream, and I will definitely go back. I will look at those comments and I will reply back to those immediately. So, like I said, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything that was just mentioned recently here on the live stream, or something that dated back from the time that it started, please feel free to. I can't even speak today, guys. I'm so sorry about that. Let me know in the chats, or feel free to let me know in the comments. And if there's something that you guys would like to know more about, that's what I'm here for. Please don't be hesitant. Just feel free to ask me, and if there's something I can help you with, I will gladly be able to assist you to the best of my knowledge. So right now, we got about 5 minutes left on the live stream because I'm going to end this directly at 9:30 p.m. I'm not expecting everybody to type at a very, very fast rate, but take your time. If I'm like a minute or two over, that's no big deal. Just let me know what your thoughts are in the chats, or feel free to let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. And let's see, okay, so today's Thursday, so Saturday, if I happen to come across something for PSAs, I will definitely keep you guys posted. And if I happen to come across any type of recalls or anything to that sort of nature, I will post a link in the description below, or I'll just make that part of my title for the video or for the live stream. So if something does come up, guys, between here and there to where there's like a recall on certain things, I will definitely be letting you guys know that on the weekends. So therefore, like I said, everybody can stay in good health and so forth. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what this weekend brings between here and there. So therefore, that would give me a better indication of some things that I can disclose personally on the channel. So I'm going to go back and view some of the stuff in my chats. I'm going to go ahead and unpin this older message so I can see what was basically being said. Okay, so that's from, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and repin that comment because I had to remove it to see what was being said above there. So in case I missed something. This is something that's rare this is something that I don't hardly ever do, is unpin a message and then repin it. So hopefully this weekend's live stream, nothing too serious will come out of that. So, but like I said, if there are different types of food recalls and stuff like that, like I said, I've always been really good about posting that in the chats. I've also been really good about not posting, but making videos of this and so forth. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what's going on for the rest of the week and into the weekend. So right now, I don't have anything specific with that just yet, but we'll wait and see. But anyway, like I said, if you guys happen to find this live stream very helpful and you find it to be extremely useful, please feel free to hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button, And for those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. Be sure to turn on all your bell notifications up there at the top. So therefore, you guys will always stay up to date and not miss any news here on the channel. With that being said, I want to thank you guys for coming to hang out tonight. You guys have been excellent. Couldn't ask for a better crowd because I think I've got the best of the best. And as always, be sure to subscribe for more content. But anyway, I digress. But with that being said, again, guys, I definitely want to thank you guys for coming to hang out. You guys have been phenomenal. Let's keep up the good work. And if you guys would like to, feel free to share out the live stream to friends, family, whoever. But until next time, as always, guys, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.